Good morning from the sunny Greek islands. In this video, I will explain step by step a few sun salutations and mainly the alignment of each posture. I will demonstrate 4 different types of sun salutations and take you through each posture one by one. So let's begin. Come to the top of your mat. The top of your mat is not where the mat is ending, is quite a few centimeters back. Bring the feet at sit bones apart. Ground through all corners of the feet. Spread the fingers, spread the toes. Suck the lower belly in. Open the hands. Good breathing here. Long inhalation. Long exhalation. With the next inhale, bring the arms over the head. Keep the lower belly tucked in. Exhale, fold forward and down. Bend the knees as much as you need to. Drop the head. Inhale, halfway up, extend the knees, extend the spine. This is your opportunity to stretch the back of the legs. Inhale here. Exhale, bend the knees and fold over the legs. Inhale, come all the way up, reach the arms over the head. Exhale, release the hands by the torso, returning to Tadasana. One more. Inhale, extend the arms over the head. Try not to do this. Keep the lower belly tucked in. Exhale, bend the knees, go forward first and then down. Drop the head. Inhale, straighten the knees, straighten the spine. Place the hands wherever you need to in order for the back to be straight and the legs to be straight. Extra breath here. Inhale, exhale, bend the knees and fold forward. Inhale, come all the way up, reach up, maybe look up. Exhale, lower the hands by the torso. Inhale, bring the arms over the head. Exhale, bend the knees, go forward and then down. Fingertips on the floor in the same line with the toes. Inhale, lift the chest, press the hands gently into the shins. Exhale, plant the hands down and step both feet back. Take one breath here, align the shoulders over the wrists, push the hands into the floor. Exhale, send the hips up and back, bring the feet slightly in. Keep the knees bent, especially if the hamstrings are tight. Look in between the knees. Spread the fingers. And spread the toes. Relax the neck. One more breath. Look to the front. Inhale. Step to the front. Take as many steps as you need to come to the top of the mat. Lift the chest. Exhale. Soften the knees. Forward fold. Inhale, come all the way up, reach the arms over the head, maybe look up. Exhale, lower the hands by the torso, neutral position, Tadasana. One more like this. Inhale, bring the arms over the head. Exhale, bend the knees as much as you need in order to bring the belly on the thighs. Hands to floor, drop the head. Inhale, lift the chest, lift the head, press the hands into the shins. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands, step both feet back. Bring the shoulders over the wrists, push the hands into the floor. Exhale, take the hips up and back. Bring the feet slightly in, keep the knees bent. Hide your heels behind your ankles. Look in between the knees. Strong hands. Don't let all the weight of the hands go into the pinky fingers. Ground through the knuckle of the second finger and breathe. Look to the front. Inhale. Take as many steps as you need to come to the front of the mat and lift the chest. Exhale. Fold forward. Bend the knees a lot. Inhale. Come all the way up. Reach up. Maybe look up. Exhale, lower the hands by the torso, mountain pose. Let's add on a few more postures. Inhale, bring the arms over the head, maybe press the palms and look at your thumbs. Exhale, fold forward, bend the knees a lot, drop the head. Inhale, look up, straighten the knees, straighten the spine, flat back. Exhale, bend the knees, step back. Bring your shoulders over the wrists in a high plank position. Inhale here. Exhale, put the knees on the floor, bend the elbows slowly and touch the belly and the chest in the same time on the floor. Inhale, push the hands into the floor. Tuck the toes under. Come to an all-four position. Send the hips up and back. 3 breaths in downward facing dog. If this is too much, if the downward facing dog is too much, you can come to a tabletop position and stay here. For 1, 2, 3. Send the hips up and back. If you are in tabletop, look to the front of the mat. Inhale, step to the front of the mat. Lift the chest, lift the heart. Exhale, forward fold, draw the head in. Inhale, come all the way up, reach up, maybe gaze at the thumbs. Exhale, lower the hands by the torso, Tadasana. 1 more. Inhale, extend the arms. Exhale, soften the knees, forward fold, keep the knees bent. Inhale, straighten the knees, press the hands into the shins, flat back. Exhale, bend the knees, step both feet back. High plank, bring your shoulders over the wrists, suck the lower belly in, put the knees on the floor, come slightly forward, bend the elbows and touch the belly and the chest in the same time on the floor. Inhale, push the hands into the floor, tuck the toes under, tabletop just for the transition, send the hips up and back to downward facing dog. Keep the knees bent. If your hamstrings are tight, check your fingers that they're nice and spread. Maybe try to lift the pinky fingers. Relax the neck and focus on the breath. Keep the gaze steady in between the knees. 1 more breath. Look to the front of the mat. Inhale, step and lift the chest halfway up. Exhale, soften the knees, drop the head. Inhale, come all the way up, reach up, maybe gaze up. Exhale, lower the hands by the torso. Inhale, bend the knees, reach the arms over the head, keep the feet together and the knees together for chair pose. Exhale, fold over the legs, drop the head, keep the knees bent. Inhale, straighten the knees, straighten the spine, bend the knees a lot, plant the hands and step both feet back. Align the shoulders over the wrists in one straight line, knees down, come slightly forward. Go down slowly with control. Now bring the hands next to the rib cage. Press the hands into the floor. Press the tops of the feet into the floor until the thighs and the knees come off of the floor. Roll over the toes or tuck the toes under and send the hips up and back. Inhale, extend the right leg up to the sky. Exhale, step the foot forward. If the foot doesn't come in between the hands, just grab it with the same hand and bring it in between the hands. Rise, high lunge, inhale here. Bend the front knee a lot. Exhale, hands down, step the right leg back. Inhale, extend the left leg high, come high on the right toes. Exhale, step the left foot forward, maybe it comes here. That's okay, grab it from the outside with the same hand and place it in front of the feet, in front of the hands. Inhale here, exhale, hands down, step back, shoulders over the wrists, put the knees on the floor, lean forward and go down slowly with control. Bring the hands slightly back next to the rib cage. Inhale, lift the chest. Keep the chin parallel to the floor. Curl the toes under. Bring the toes a few centimeters in. Keep the knees bent. You can come to a tabletop. You can even come to child's pose with the forehead down. 3 breaths here. 1, 2, 3. Inhale, step to the front of the mat, as many steps as you need to arrive to the top of the mat. Exhale, bend the knees, drop the head. Inhale, keep the knees bent, knees together, palms together, look at the thumbs. Exhale, straighten the knees, bring the hands by the torso. Catch your breath. 1 more, just like that. Bend the knees. Inhale, reach the arms over the head, maybe press the palms. Exhale, keep the knees bent as you fold over the thighs, draw the head in. Inhale, lift the chest, lift the head, halfway up. Exhale, plant the hands, step both feet back. Shoulders over the wrists as you breathe in. Knees down, go down slowly with control. Hands next to the rib cage. Straighten the arms, press the tops of the feet into the floor. Here you can look back and see if the heels are facing up. Don't let the heels face out. Extra breath. Curl the toes under. Bring the feet a few centimeters in. Inhale, right leg up, come high on the left toes. Step the foot forward in between the hands. Come high, inhale here. Exhale, hands down, step back. Inhale, extend the left leg high towards the sky. Exhale, step the foot forward, bring it forward. Come high on the front leg, keep the back toes tucked under. Exhale, hands down, step back. High plank as you breathe in, knees. Exhale, lower down. Hands next to the rib cage. Do not extend the hands from here. Yeah. Remember to bring the hands by the rib cage. That's when we can do the upward facing dog. Shoulders over the wrists. Toes under. Hips back, downward facing dog. 3 breaths. 1. Look at your fingers. Make sure they're nice and spread. Maybe try to lift the pinky fingers. Relax the neck. Look to the front. Step to the front. Open the chest, inhale. Exhale, bend the knees. Drop the head. Inhale, bend the knees some more. Reach the arms over the head. Press the palms. Exhale, lower to Tadasana.